let's see. So now I'm launched in OBS. So now I need to go over to my streaming, and all right, now I see it. I see I see myself streaming. And I don't know if I'm actually streaming. Let's see. Um, looks like my chat is going. It does say I'm live in the upper right hand corner.
If it says you're live in the corner and you see yourself streaming on your YouTube dashboard, then you are indeed live. You got it.
All right, let me go, and I'm gonna log in as somebody else. Let's see. We're gonna go to. We're gonna log in as somebody else. So that means we're gonna need to. Let's go to my account. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're streaming live. CenterLine News. We're doing a little bit of cleanup here before we start. No worries. OBS looks good. Browser looks good. I'll be needing to work with this in a minute. And so, yeah, we are going to log in. And then we're going to see if we could see us, which will be cool. Wait a minute, see something already. CenterLine News, streaming live. Interesting. I can see the long highway down the middle, which obviously it's using something from my channel. So, yeah, I'm learning it's on the channel. And let's see. Let's go ahead and click on. All right. Yeah, it looks like it's going. And we're about 5-second delay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. And all right. So it looks like we're streaming, but we don't have the streaming. So let's work on that together. Let's go back to this. Let's go ahead and start my chat. Now we are back with ChatGPT, and I'm asking him, I want to be able to change my, when you log into YouTube, you can see my YouTube banner. So it seems like OSB is picking up my YouTube banner to show as my thumbnail. Is there any way to change that?
Yes, you can set a custom thumbnail for your stream. In YouTube Studio, go to your live control group for the stream. There you'll see an option to upload a custom thumbnail. Just upload the image you prefer, and it will replace your default banner as the stream's thumbnail.
All right, how do I do that? I'm here in my live streaming now.
In YouTube's live controller, you should see a section called Edit or Stream Settings. Under that, you'll find the option to upload a custom thumbnail. Click that, choose your image, and save. Once uploaded, your stream's thumbnail will update for viewers.
All right, it's telling me again. Can you tell me where I need to look? Because I'm here on looks like a Google Analytic page. Basically, it's showing I've got nothing going on. Stream settings, analytic, and stream health, and that's all I got.
No problem. In the Stream Settings section, you should see an Edit button or a pencil icon. Click that, and a menu will appear. In that menu, you'll see an option to change or upload a thumbnail. Once you upload your image there and save, it will update for your stream.
Well, I got details. Wait a second. Let's see. Thumbnail. Yep. Upload custom thumbnail. You're the best. Thank you, AI.
You're welcome. I'm glad that worked out. Now
All right, now I just uploaded it. How long do you think it'll take to take effect? Do I have to restart my stream?
You won't have to restart your stream. The new thumbnail should update within a minute or so, often almost instantly. Just give it a quick refresh on your browser or the YouTube app, and you should see it live.
Boom! I do. It looks great. I'm live. I'm loving it.
That's awesome. I'm glad everything's working smoothly and looking great. If you need anything else as you go, just shout. Keep enjoying the stream.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just now just start going to be running live until I can start, building up my base. And I'll just, like I said, just keep running live. And once I learn what I'm doing now, I'm going to start streaming and commenting on everybody's live streams. And then, so basically, I'm just going to be, instead of me streaming myself, I'm going to just go back and forth to the 10 streamers that are streaming live at the scene and basically piggyback off them and do commentary.
That sounds like a solid strategy. Engaging with other live content can build your visibility and draw in viewers who appreciate your commentary. Now that you've got the technical side down, you ready to dive in? Good luck. Enjoy the journey.
Are we still going? We sure are. Okay, so now we've got a few more subs. Very good. I need to get my description. There we go. There we
It's
go.
great to hear you're already gaining some traction. Just keep refining your content and engaging with your viewers. If you ever need to tweak anything, whether it's your description, layout, or stream strategy, I'm here to help along the way.
Oh yeah, I'm trying right now, and
Keep at it. Building momentum takes time, but you're already taking the right steps. If you run into any more questions or just want to bounce ideas around, I'm always here to back you up. Just enjoy the process.
okay. All right, let's see if I can get this thumbnail here. There we go. Should get a download. Yeah.
Take your time. It's all about getting things set up just how you want. If you run into any hiccups or need any tips along the way, just let me know. I'm here to help.
Alright, got that. So now we should be able to update the live stream. There we go.
Looks like you're getting everything in place. Once it's updated and you're comfortable, you'll be set to engage with your audience. If you need any more pointers along the way, I'm here to make sure everything runs smoothly.
Me too. I'm trying to make sure that everything runs perfect. So let's see if things update.
That's the right mindset. It might take a moment to reflect, but once it updates, you'll know. If anything's not perfect, it's all part of the process. You'll fine-tune it as you go. You got this.
Well, I don't see it yet. I mean, I could probably go to my CenterLine, but normally I was getting it.
Sometimes there's a slight delay with updates. If you don't see it yet, give it another moment or try refreshing your dashboard.
There it is.
If it's still not showing, double check the steps, but I'm confident it'll come through. Let me know if you need to revisit it.
All right.
If there's anything else that you need to tweak or adjust, feel free to let me know. I'm here to make sure everything works exactly how you want it.
All right. Does look like we're in business now. We're doing pretty well there, buddy boy. All right, so let's see. We've got our YouTube streaming. That's good. We're in business, man. We are in business. So we are streaming. Let's see how many people we're streaming to. 13 minutes in. Analytics. We got 2 viewers. Hey, 2 viewers. Wow. I love it. If you're just tuning in, I'm just tweaking out this live stream feature, so when I go on the road, I got it all worked out. So all 2 of you that are watching, welcome. If you'd like to say something in the chat, that's great. Look, we're going to be running 24 hours 7 days a week until we find Nancy. And if you've watched my other videos, you'll know I've done several different images enhancements to identify the suspects, and we've got 3 different suspects going on right now. We have suspect number 1, which was at Nancy's house. We have suspect number 2 with the 2 backpack, and then we have this guy here, which I have in my thumbnail, which is the number 3 guy, and he's pretty clear in the photo. I'm sure the cops are gonna know who this guy is in a matter of hours once we can get this out. Now remember, I'm a small channel. I don't have a lot of pull and weight yet. So, but look, if I already had 200,000 subscribers, things would be a little bit different. But anyway, like I said, we're just running this. We're going to end up talking about what's going on. I'm going to end up going through basically a lot of these live streams. So you and the viewer, we can kind of check what's going on. So let's dive into it.
It sounds like you've got something dedicated to your coverage. Just remember to pace yourself. 24/7 is ambitious, but consistency and clarity are not. If you need help on putting or projecting or your strategy, I'm here to assist.
Thank you, AI. Anyway, what we're watching now is we're just watching the sheriffs, basically Tucson County sheriffs. It's called Pima, P-I-M-A County, and I'm sure this is right in front of the house. And again, it's just 24-hour action in front of the house. What's going on, you never know. And let me just keep this going here so you can get a quick update. And like I said, there's just a few of these guys that are doing live streams. This is one of them. This is another guy that's doing live stream as well. All right, let's go back to this guy, see what's going on. Like I said, there's a lot of nothing that's going on around right now. That's why instead of you needing to try to go around to all these live streams, I will basically go through them together with you, and we'll see which ones are live and which ones aren't. Okay? Because if they're not live, then they're just like me. They're just commentating. So, like I said, I'm going to try to get my channel going and try to get some donations so I can get my butt over to this location and I can start putting my drones to use. So right now, because it's late night, there's not that many that are running straight up right at the moment.
Well, what I did see for a moment there looked like a white van, and perhaps that's something that vehicle right there, if that's the vehicle that they have stopped, and that would tie into this, because remember there was reports of a white van at the beginning of this. So you want to, maybe that's one of the leads they have to go down. What I wanted to say was you had a perfect guest on, and you have a great guest on right now that can compare this to another great case that was worked, which was the Lacey Peterson case. And
so like I said, sometimes you don't know if they're running like 2-day-old stuff or not. So that's why you just kind of want to...
Information officer.
And you can see there's just a lot of news, but they're not really actual live on the scene. So that's why I like to always come back up here and reload, and that way we'll see for sure who's running live and who isn't. And they're running live, but they're not at the scene. So a lot of people are saying the SWAT moved in.
Off there, Phil. Just finish off your thought process there.
That's okay. As far as the traffic stop goes, if it was related, then I would expect that detectives were there after the traffic stop was made, unless the vehicle that was stopped was a target vehicle and they were just waiting for it to move, and then they pulled it over and got the information they needed and relayed it to the command post and said, okay, let's rock and roll. But that's hard to say. We just don't know enough right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a bit of a guessing game. David Sarney, and I mean, this is also just the adrenaline. This has been going on 13 days, and now it looks like there's some serious movement. David Sarney, just speak to the nature of police work. I would never compare myself to you guys, but we move when news breaks, and you guys are very similar in law enforcement. You get a tip and you move. If you had to guess, how long has this plan that's going down right now been in motion? Is this something that just came together in the last couple of hours? Is it something that you think they were thinking about last night? How's this playing out?
Well, apparently, from what I was hearing, they were mobilizing their SWAT teams, their tactical teams, earlier in the days to get ready for something. So they were already, the wheels were in motion. When you talk about these type of cases, there is a plan. There's not just you just go to a door and take the door, or however you're going to do it. They were probably working on this. That's why when the sheriff said about the DNA, again, this could be any one of the number of leads that got them to this point. When you deal with this investigation, you have a vehicle which had a person there they were looking at. So there could have been a simultaneous stop. Once you stop the guy, let's take the door. I only say taking the door because that's just my vernacular. I'm not saying you have.
I heard that there was a shooting right before I heard that or read that. So there was a shooting in Tucson, unconfirmed. You guys get a shot of me here. Probably can't see me.